there has been a lot of positive feedback. The 2010 staging was great, but this year was really great. Arguably the best we have had so far. We also use this opportunity to distribute 12 barrels of food supplies to persons as well as diapers and so on, he said. Smith says he was taken aback when in 2010, God gave him a glimpse of his future in which he would unite a number of Christian artists to preach the gospel through music in Montego Bay. God gave me a vision which said that I should go out and preach the gospel to the people of Montego Bay and to do an outreach in the form of a concert, he said. Smith described this vision to his close friend, DJ Nicholas Eccleston, who later recognized that he too had a part to play in making this event a reality. After the first staging of A Better Tomorrow in 2010, Smith and his team took the production to the streets with concerts in Flankers, Lucy, Sam Sharp Square, and Junction in St. Elizabeth. According to Smith, the event, which was free to the public, hosted some 25,000 patrons. Well, this is the program designed for men with guests who are men, hosted by men. It's aired every Wednesday unless it's a holiday at 5:30 p.m. right here on Love 101, the family station. It's a mailbox. Right here, my co-host is right here and present. Hi, Courtney, you're muted. You're muted, Courtney.
Present. Thanks, Kevin. I'm Courtney Morrison, and to all our listeners, thanks for making it Love 101 and making it your station of choice. We're talking about the topic, A Better Tomorrow. Music has been explored as a potential tool to reduce crime and violence in various contexts. Truth is, music is a powerful tool and can influence such social change both negatively and positively. A major determining factor which defines whether a society is plunged into an abyss of negativity manifested by crime and violence or becomes one of peace and tranquility is leadership. The big question is, can the use of gospel music help to create a better tomorrow? And that's what we're going to be answering for you today. Kev?
That's right, Courtney. And we have esteemed guests, artists in the place. We'll be having Kevin Smith and Ryan Testify Davis. A little bit about Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, the Jamaican gospel artist, has made significant contributions to the music scene. Smith, who is originally from Portland, that's where the good jerk comes from, now resides in Portmore, where the wonderful people live, St. Catherine. He has been on the gospel music scene for a number of years. So let me share some information further about him. His music career, well, Kevin Smith is known for his dancehall gospel tracks, including songs like Don't Sell Your Soul, and then Backway, and these are, he combines his love for dancehall music from his Christian faith, using his talent to inspire and uplift listeners. His mission and vision. Kevin Smith is not just an ordinary gospel reggae singer. He's a man on a mission. So his vision of a better tomorrow drives his music, where he aims to speak life into challenging situations in Jamaica and beyond. Remember, John 3:16, he says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life." Kevin Smith's music reflects this message of hope and faith. Courtney, I think you should share. Welcome, Sir Kevin, Brother Kevin, welcome to the mailbox. Are you hearing us, Kevin? Welcome to the mailbox.
It doesn't seem as if he's hearing just yet. But let me, in the meantime, introduce also Ryan Testify Davis. Indeed, born Ryan Ralston Davis on the 9th of September to parents Edgar and Sylvina Davis. Ryan is a humble servant of God and a gifted Jamaican gospel artist. The seventh of 8 children, born in a middle-class Christian family in the hills of Mount Industry, a rural community in St. Catherine. Attending church was an absolute must. It was at a tender age while attending church he found his first love, music. With a passion for God and a head filled with music, it was no surprise when he formed his first singing group at age 14. But it would be a few years later while attending college that he would really cement his calling. He teamed up with a young producer and schoolmate and did the marathon mixtape. It was a favorite among the students on campus in his community and a big motivation. So when he was encouraged by his brothers to enter the JCDC gospel competition, he jumped to the opportunity and not only won the popular vote that year, but also earned him the alias Testify, as that was the title of his first song and entrance in the world of mainstream gospel music. Since then, Ryan has grown and continued to grow in the Lord and in his ministry, making him a favorite for many, including myself. He has recorded some real powerful gospel songs and would have ministers all across the island of Jamaica, the Caribbean, the US, and has completed a tour of Europe and the UK recently. Always worshiping hard, whether on tracks or with the sharp cutting musical solution band, you are sure to get a full spirit filled ministry. Some catchy punchlines, solid messages, sin now we're again, yeah? Unique vocals and a few dance moves. Chances are you'll be pleased and blessed by this wonderful man of God. Ryan's passion is giving God his glory and spreading the good news. And this is evident on such tracks as Mighty God, Blame It on Yourself, Captain of the Ship, and of course, the Warfare Anthem, Mad Over Me. Ryan has just released another anointed track, Sin Now We're Again. That is fast becoming a new favorite for many. He got his heart set on giving God all his glory. And as he's gearing up to release the highly anticipated Tested to Testify album, Ryan Davis is our other special guest on for today, along with Kevin Smith. At the moment, we're having a little challenge technically, but we're sure we're going to be getting it corrected in a short while. So, man and man, remember, we want to hear from you. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Remember, you can leave your comments via our WhatsApp line at 876-997-3125. That's 876-997-3125. And we're also on TikTok at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Kev.
That's right, Courtney. Man oh man, where you are from Moran Point in the grill. Oh, is it? Is it cool and or is it hot? And were you experiencing some heavy breeze? Because some persons have been having some heavy breeze as well. But wherever you are, we want you to just sit in, listen up, because we have a tremendous, a great show ahead. And also, ladies, what we not say? Well, we're always so happy to have you supporting us. So we're looking at, can the use of gospel music help to create a better tomorrow, a more peaceful society? What are your thoughts on that? Ladies would love to get your position on that. And you can participate via our WhatsApp or Facebook and our YouTube. And remember, ladies, remember, no calls or voice notes allowed. I encourage the man them, husband, boyfriend, uncle, father, grandfather, and friend. Just encourage them to listen up, because we have Kevin Smith in the place, Ryan Davis in the place. So, Sir Kevin, welcome to the mailbox. Can you hear us?
Bless, bless. Yeah, I can hear you. Think about the back here, but I can hear very well. Are you here?
We're hearing you and we're hearing the feedback as well, but man, a step up.
Mana step.
And we're going
When
to
we
step
get
into
19, one like step.
oh, you mean? Walk up to my heal all the blind and the leper.
Yeah.
It's good to have you with us this afternoon. And we
Yeah.
know to be hearing a lot and hearing how music can influence from you and your thoughts on the whole music and crime and
Right.
violence. Create a better tomorrow. But at this time, we love to give a shout out.
Yeah.
And after we count to three, we say, Monday!
Yeah.
And so we want to count to three and then shout Monday. All right. So we want you to join in with us, Kevin.
Yeah.
All right.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. Monday!
Monday.
Yeah. Man
Monday
in
the
the
place.
place.
Woody Poey. We're also waiting the presence of Ryan Testify Davis. Ryan Davis, mad over me. Yeah, you probably need to turn off one of them, but probably that's why you're getting the feedback. You have two
Oh
instruments.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Beautiful. Yes, Kev. Oh,
Right. So
I've got to find whether it's Kevin Bailey or Kevin Smith. No, my goodness.
I know. Great Kevin's in the place. So before we head
Yeah.
into the main discussion, it's now time for us to get into the segment that we dub draft, where we preliminarily open the way to a main segment. We want to ask, are we doing enough as a society to tackle the issue of crime and violence? That's the question we're going to ask Kevin Smith. Are we doing enough as a society to tackle the issue of crime and violence, and especially through music? Yay or nay?
Yeah. 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 I would say no.
And,
And
and,
I
and
can only speak to music because that is what I do, and my ministry gears towards music, you know. So that is what I can speak towards and stuff. I don't think that we are doing enough because if you check our music, Jamaican music, really and truly is not doing anything for the youth. You know, um, just to step a little over to the Bible, we know that words are powerful. Jesus Christ is the word, and we are music. And the enemy defeated us in the garden, but Jesus come to restore that. You understand what I mean? But the enemy is going to always use the word to attack us. Now in Jamaica, if you check the music, it's just very young people. It's winning the young people left, right, and center. That is the reason why we do better tomorrow event. You know, we are so big on music, on the words of the music. Everything in Jamaica is not good right now in terms of music. I don't hear one good music, and I feel that we need to look at this um, as a society, a church, collective. I
Thanks.
get in a big feedback though.
Yeah.
I
I
wish I
don't know
could
if you have two instruments on or if you're listening to the radio at the same time. If any of those
no,
factors exist. Okay. But
maybe I
you're coming to us from Costa Rica. That's where my
yeah,
brother is as well. And
yeah,
we're up on our first break here. You're listening to the program The Mailbox, or you may be viewing us live on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok at Love 101 FM Jamaica. We're going to take a break and we're going to come right back. I'm Pastor Courtney Morrison along with Kevin Bailey and one of our special guests, Kevin Smith. Soon come back.
okay. Hello? I think I
Love 101 FM.
Welcome back. This is the mailbox here every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Courtney Morrison, Kevin Bailey in the place, and we're going to be joined with Kevin Smith and Ryan Davis. We're having a great time so far. So guess what? We're going to be learning a lot more and looking at music, and can music really reduce crime and violence? Courtney, I've heard persons say that when they're an artist, they are just reflecting what is happening in society. They say they are just giving a social commentary, so don't expect them to be responsible for anything. And I've heard other persons say, for instance, that it's just words. Why do people take it seriously? And I want these two gentlemen to share their perspective on that. They're saying that when we sing our music, it cannot impact society, and don't look at us as any role model. And so we want to get a feel. Is it true that there is power in your music, and can it really transform lives? And are there evidences to this? I think we have Kevin here, and then Ryan. Kevin,
Okay,
what do you say?
you know, people going to say anything that they want to say, you know what I mean? Because they want to do what they want to do. But we Christians know better. And we understand that no word is wasted. Not one word. You speak it in the atmosphere, it's a seed. And once you sow a seed, then you're going to grow and you're going to get fruit. One of my favorite long time gospel singer group named Tune, that's a song that says, be careful of the seed that you are sowing, because when the rain falls, they will be blowing. Be careful what you do, be careful what you say. People think to do just won't fade away. It can't fade away. You understand what I mean? You're not only damaging people's life, you're setting up your life as well. Because the Bible says that the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And people just don't let that 35 like people don't just let 45 and 55 like that. It must be something that causes you to drop out of the realm before time. Why should I die before time? You understand me? So I believe that the war is between words. Good words, bad words. And the Bible says that he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I feel like under the shadow of the Almighty, no evil can touch you. The Bible says that. But if you're apart from under the shadow of the Almighty, then your enemy is disposal. And I believe it has to do with work. You know what I mean? Always, the work always like, as you know, Jesus Christ is the word that was sent on the cross and go and defeat the enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We thank you, Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
We don't know if others listening is hearing the feedback, but we apologize if that's happening. The late Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe, said that music comes from the word muse, which means to make you think. And therefore, the word amuse means to make you stop thinking. He says music needs no permission to enter, and your ears have neither no doors to stop it from entering. So once you hear it, it has impact. Tell us a bit more. We know words are life and spirit, but tell us a bit more as to how it is that we can use that music to influence, even though so many are saying it is not the influential cause of what's happening in society. How can we use that music to impact?
Yeah. That's for me.
The music, how can we use it to positively impact against crime and violence? What are some of the things we need to hear? What are some of the things we need to do when we're putting our music out? Is there a particular genre that it needs to go out in?
No, you don't have to be a particular genre. Once you have the correct word, the right word for the listener, for the youth, because you know that you are the one that's drawn to music more than anybody else. You know what I mean? You're happy. You can do a music that make you feel happy, but you can put good words into the music. You don't have to tell them about under the lady they are gonna kill somebody or once you start to go down that road, then you start to play with the devil. You know what I mean? So I would say good words in the music, right? Songs, you know, right uplifting songs to uplift the youth and uplift society. You know what I mean? You know, people are going through a lot of things, and sometimes they will go to a party just to take some things off their head. And if you give them some uplifting words, maybe a person might go into a bad marriage, or bad relationship, or things are not good at home. They can think about things like this. You know what I mean? And for the secular people, you know, in time past, we have a lot of artists that sing good songs. You know what I mean? You can listen to Christian songs, maybe if you want some cultural songs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So very very important what you're saying there, Kevin. I
Yeah.
want to switch gears a little and tell us, how did you arrive at the place you are right now as an exemplary music artist impacting lives all across the world? When you were growing up, did you know that you were heading for this direction? Share us a
No.
little bit about your early childhood. What was it like growing up, and what were you thinking of becoming, Kevin?
Okay, with regard to music, I wanted to become a DJ after I left school. When I was in school, I wanted to become a teacher, really. But if it is down the road of music, I wanted to become a DJ, and I used to like admire people like Bob Dylan and Beat Man and all that. You know, I was on the road one singing one particular song and a pastor singing and say, you if you like to go, you think you want to go. I was singing a guy as far as for that come and and then I'm high. If you know that song that going to feel like sing, you know. And when the pastor sent me and he asked me that question, I told him that nowhere I would. And when I left the pastor, I asked myself the question again, and I answered honestly. Then she would from I would go to hell, you know, and then I accepted the Lord, you know. So time I had one song that I wrote, and for the war was the time where I write these songs, but I just give them up. And after I gave them up, you know, I decided to let go of music. But then I'm Papa Sam and Stitchy was saved, and somebody told me, man, you know, Papa Sam and Stitchy had been there at the church. I mean, so I can use my talent to and you know, but then there and then work over and I just threw it away. I met Nicholas and Jason them and Ryan. They didn't even know that I can do music when I met them. You know, and one day I couldn't hold on the call no more and I wrote my first song. Devil Parkway. Yeah, man. But just before that, I grew up in the country too, you know. I remember my friend put a gun in my hand, a turkey in my hand, you know. And I decided that I don't want to stay where they are. I don't want police to come and catch all of us, you know. And I went back home. I didn't make the ultimate decision right. I went back home and said, Mom, I can't see my life at 3 because it's really dark. And I decided to go back with my friend and just swing the gun and look for the girl back in my school. In my head, I'm not telling myself that I would do anything with the gun. I just want to be around the gun. You know what I mean? And just go on the pictures and stuff. I remember the last book to my right when he said, where is that going to put it at the 23 that you're talking about? And that is when I made the conscious decision not to go back to my friends. A couple of weeks after that, one of my friends shot off his brother with a gun. You know what I mean? But that, that decision made that day, that's the reason why you know me today. This is the reason why I'm in Costa Rica today, preaching the gospel of Jesus. The 23 that I was talking about, the Lord gave me a business, and I was trusting Jamaica doing the same business that I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and it's really come back into words. It really comes back to it. The Lord spoke to me. You know, the Lord spoke to me and said, where this is going to put you at the 23 that you're talking about. I made the urgent decision right there. Yeah.
Powerful, powerful, powerful indeed.
Yeah.
Powerful. You know, Ryan, Kevin, you know, you also became a music producer, didn't you? Good to know that you're in Costa Rica preaching. I'm trying to remember the region which my brother is in. 'Cause I hear they speak Pato down there better than us in Costa Rica.
Lemon.
Lemon. That's
Lemon.
exactly where he is.
I
That's
remember
exactly.
one day I was in Lemon. I remember one day I was in Lemon and I was talking to this guy. The first time I went to Lemon. And we are talking him. So, oh, go on with them there and everything. And I said, you man, don't go back to the there easy, you know. They say, me do and I said to him, say, how long you shouldn't sleep Jamaica? I never got
Well, Kevin, we're up on our first break. We're having a conversation with Kevin Smith, international gospel artist, Courtney Morrison, Kevin Bailey. We're going to take a break. We're going to the studio. Then we'll be back right after this.
Stylish 52-inch fan blades are designed to fit and complement your interior decor. Call them now at 876-937-5099 or visit any of their locations in Kingston, Mandeville, Montego Bay, and their newest location, Draxall. Beat the heat this summer at Fossridge with their Madison ceiling fans. Prices as low as $15,000. Open Sundays.
Winnings are on floor. Winnings are on floor. 75-inch smart TV paired with sound bars that they get them to win. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a dway. S24 dway. Plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash.
Get trivia prices of data and credit. Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan or pay a yard and road bill on time and in full for chances to win. Conditions apply.
When tape diapers are difficult to change, it's time for Pampers Easy Ups with 360 stretchy waistband. They're easy to put on and take off, keeping their skin dry and protected.
Changes are easy with Easy Ups.
Jamaica, I see what I want at Fossridge Super Sale, June 17 to 28. Call us at 876-937-5099 or visit us in Kingston, Mandeville, Draxall, and Montego Bay. Come get your wires, breakers, chandeliers, flood lamps, LED bulbs, solar panels, and so much more. Come shop, come save at Fossridge Super Sale, June 17 to 28. See you there at Fossridge, open Sundays.
I think follow Grace Sardine. Follow the better flavor. Grace Sardine with the chef and the beginner. Follow the one with pepper. That are the winner. Shop on supermarkets. Everybody sell it. You all of them nice. Pass the back, make push it.
Grace Sardines, follow the better flavor.
And he knows my name.
Here is your opportunity to connect with someone who will listen, pray, and give guidance. It's the Ministry of Counseling and Prayer of the Edgewater Baptist Church. Please call 876-220-6474 or 876-332-7956. Weekdays between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Please talk to someone if you're finding it particularly challenging to cope during this period of crisis. Someone is waiting for your call. Please reach out today, 876-220-6474 or 876-332-7956. It's the Telephone Counseling and Prayer Ministry of the Edgewater Baptist Church. A reminder that somebody cares. Endorsed by Love 101.
When I come to the end of myself.
Does your roof leak? Is your house hot? You need Lanco Cool Guard Roof Coating. Lanco Cool Guard Roof Coating uses Thermoflex technology, a tiny insulating microsphere that expands as the exterior temperature of the coating rises, preventing heat from being absorbed by the surface and reducing over 80% of all that heat inside your house. Ask for Lanco Cool Guard Roof Coating at your local hardware this summer. Lanco Cool Guard Roof Coating for a cooler house.
I am a man, yes. Strong man, integrity man.
Welcome back to the program, The Mailbox. I'm Pastor Courtney Morrison along with Kevin Bailey. The Mailbox is brought to you today by Solid PVC Pipes, manufactured in Jamaica by Fosrich Company. Our guest is Kevin Smith. We're talking about a better tomorrow. We're talking about the influence music has, and can it influence, or does it not have any influence on crime and violence? And so we're trying to get from Kevin Smith, the God Stepper man, you know, the man was saying, "I sell your soul," big tunes, you know, his whole perspective on this matter. Kevin, you have done a number of songs. What impact do you believe they have had on society in terms of influence and the direction persons should be going? Do you think it really matters? Do you think it's helping to create a better tomorrow?
Yeah, man, I believe so. I believe it is helping, definitely. And you know, sometimes when I get like just people come in my inbox and say, you know what, this song bless me. People meet me on the road and say, you know what, this song bless me. Because sometimes you feel like you're not reaching anybody, you know what I mean? You're not getting your reach and all of that. But then when somebody come and testify and say that, you know what, this one more struggle, you know, I was going for time and you know it's through this time, you know what I mean? Just blesses my heart, you know what I mean? Don't say that you know we really tell the people and just become a Christian, because if you're not a Christian, you really have to, you know what I mean? But man, tell John, you know, I mean, people love that in terms of them say, yeah, man, this song where me listen to it, me want to be like, but me play the house, you know what I mean? But there's a message in it, just the same, you know, that's it. Yeah, man. So yeah, I think that it is doing a lot, even in Costa Rica. I mean, even in Costa Rica, people really tune in the songs and really love the tune and all of that stuff. And each time I go to Costa Rica, I'm saying why they call me to come back again. Been to Costa Rica like about 14, more than 14 times now.
Wow, tremendous reach you're having and impacting. Tell us, Kevin, what you think about music as a way of reaching our men. You know, this is the mailbox, and you know, we're challenging, encouraging, empowering our men to become all they were created to become. Do you think music has a particular role in reaching men, and how?
Yeah. Okay, I believe music reach our men both ways. Second, gospel, you know what I mean? As I said when I was a youth, teenager, very young, down the road, I think I got to that capacity and I'm hard and it's high. That music was reaching me. And look at it now. I'm going to show you something. what happened next? My friend put a gun in my hand because I was singing these songs. You think it's a coincidence that I singing this song and then I ended up with a gun in my hand? No, it is because of the channel that I'm going through in my head. But no, so just no. It's set up. It's a strong word, so it's just set up that way. Right? So that music was reaching me. Now I was converted at a young age. And then listen now, I heard for music. I heard about Papa. And you know one of the artists that really inspired me big time while I was a youth was Sherwin Gardner.
Hey.
That artist inspired me so much. Like, because I know that I love music, I want to do music, but I listen to Sherwin Gardner, I heard that fire they know that song. You don't know that song?
Yes, man.
Sherwin Gardner. At a red fire, I go on. The Babylon, judgment there. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's a great song. He was one of the artists that inspired me. So I really believe that music played a great role in young men's life. I don't know that a young man who don't love music. Once you love music, once you check in that word in the system, it's like we are just as how we eat food. The Bible says that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of God. That means men, you have men that don't only live by the word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God, but men live by the word that proceedeth out of the enemy's mouth. Like in our intelligence, the enemy uses them other ones to say what he must say. So the enemy uses other uses to say what he must say. The difference for that is what you are trying to say? That time man should have did that gospel reggae. Oh, from a word, a Christ today. Satan I use them other one to say what he must say. So the Satan I use them other teachers to say him Satan at and try to use it at church. So I tell them I will use the music to reach people. So that I will use the words of my music to reach the people themselves. That doesn't matter the channel. Because the food is the word. So when young people listen to the bad music, that is food. You cannot live by bread alone, but by word. As your word, you are from word. No, you are from dirt, and we live in dirt. Like everywhere at non, it's dirt. It's process. You live in dirt, and you consume dirt. You eat dirt. It's just the food dirt to process, and you're going back to dirt. In the same way, we are from word, and we must live in word, so that we will go back to word, which is the word that is Jesus Christ. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
I want to piggyback on the other Kevin's thing. You know, as we talk about our young men and music, do you think well, your style of music is accepted in the church, especially in Jamaica, that and influence it can have in our Sunday morning service, or is it not a place for Sunday morning service that you think if it comes into a Sunday morning service, it may pull some men to church? What's your thought on that?
Yeah. You know, that is controversial. That's controversial.
Hey, I felt I put more.
Definitely think so. Let me tell you something. I remember one time, there's a story. I remember one time I went down to one of them. And people always go to church in that ghetto, right? And you will have maybe about 10 or 15 people. And they invite people to go down. And I brought Nicholas down. And when DJ Nicholas started DJing, the whole community has come up. Everybody stopped what they were doing, inside them out, and come out. But we have this position that we feel that it must go a certain way. You know what I mean? When we keep that tradition of things going in a particular way, we're going to learn it. and then it becomes us that doing it. But the Lord doesn't want us to do it. He wants to do it to us. You know what I mean? So I feel that, I mean, other music have its place, but we can just let the spirit move. Let it, what shall we do today, Lord? I mean, invite a record positive, invite a prodigal son, no? Or, you know, I mean, at service this morning, invite out some young men that hear all of that. The young man is going to relate to a DJ song all the time more than he's going to work. A young man is not in the church. When you're in the church and you learn to accept the worship music now, then it's different. But when you take the worship music to a young man, don't know Christ, don't know the love of Christ, don't have a relationship with Christ, it means nothing to us. But if I bring a DJ color to some tough, I say, hey, that's something for me. The artist said, man, would I listen to him? And then they use that as a plate for trying him. When they try him now and give him the beat, they make him cry. Yeah. But sometimes we want to fry the fish in the water. We can't fry the fish in the water because I go out and the guy go watch it. Yeah, right?
Steam fish, right?
So everything has its place.
Word here.
So boy, me not need I can't see here. And some people look at Christendom as their personal preference. What I like, that is what I like. If I don't like, no, that can't work. That's your personal preference.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
No, I think that's so well said, Kevin. We're up on our final break we're gonna have, but we're listening to international gospel artist Kevin Smith all the way there in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Courtney Morris and Kevin Bailey here. We're gonna go to the studio, then we're gonna be right back after these messages.
Okay.
I am a man, yes. Strong man, integrity man. I am a man. I am a man. I am a man. I am a man, yes. Strong.
Need auto insurance? Advantage General puts you in the driver's seat. Apply online, purchase online, renew online, submit a claim online. Coverage in no time. Request a quote, purchase insurance, submit claims, even pay renewals with Advantage General Online. From zero coverage to insured in 10 minutes. Advantage General, a member of Sagicor Group Jamaica. Conditions apply.
Kevin Downswell Foundation presents Realignment 2024 with Kevin Downswell, Chevelle Franklin, Positive, John Mark Wigan, Prince Saj, and more. Tickets 2,000, VIP 6,000, VVIP 10,000. Fontana, Genus, and St. Jago Pharmacies, Brian's, and Kingston Bookshops. Spuropen.com/realignment 2024. 876-203-7030. Saturday, July 6, Ronnie Williams Entertainment Center. Sunday, July 7, Mandeville Primary and Junior High Playfield. 5:30 p.m. both days.
When tape diapers are difficult to change, it's time for Pampers Easy Ups with 360 stretchy waistband. They're easy to put on and take off, keeping their skin dry and protected.
Changes are easy with Easy Ups.
Hot button issues and insights. The latest developments in health. Your questions answered. 30 minutes of talk with Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton and members of the Health and Wellness team, discussing solutions to your burning questions, hearing your views and concerns. Every Friday at 11 a.m. on Love 101. You've got questions, then call in for answers. That's On the Pulse with Public Health. Fridays at 11 a.m. right here on the Family Station. Love 101.
Protect what matters most. Do not drink and drive. It could cost you your license, your freedom, or your life. The time by Advantage General Insurance Company is...
It's now 17 minutes past 6 in the afternoon. You're listening to Love 101 FM. It is the Mailbox with Kevin Bailey and Courtney Morrison. The Mailbox is brought to you by PVC Pipes. Yes, indeed. Made by Phosphorus Company, our sponsors for the Mailbox. Our guest is Kevin Bailey. We're talking about A Better Tomorrow. Can music influence a better tomorrow? Crime and violence, Are we doing enough as a society to tackle issue of crime and violence, especially through music? Is one of the questions we're asking. We look at one of our musical icons in Jamaica. His name is Bob Marley, Robert Nesta Marley. And he seems to have had a great influence whereby he could even have had two former prime ministers come together and pull a peace treaty, so to speak, together. Kevin, A Better Tomorrow, especially what happened down in Montego Bay, you were able to distribute barrels and impact persons. What's next for A Better Tomorrow? What's next in terms of continuing impact and influencing other gospel artists to ensure that they know their words are not idle, but will help to fulfill a better tomorrow? Help us.
Yeah, well, what is going on for a better tomorrow? Well, we've been doing some better tomorrow since the beginning of this year, and we're done two of them already, and we want to look at another one in August because we believe that the world must go on, and we don't only believe that when we do a better tomorrow, we are really ministering to the people on the spot or the people that view on social media, but we also send out positive vibration in the atmosphere. So, as I said to you, no word wasted. That's send out positive vibration in the atmosphere. What I will say to the young men that are coming up now and doing music, I would say to them, focus, make sure it's about the mission. When you are doing a song, a piece of song, make sure it's about the mission of Jesus Christ. You understand what I'm saying? And He will give you the right word for the people that you are supposed to reach. As each and every one of us have an audience, and a certain people that will reach certain people that we can speak to that the other man cannot speak to. So make sure that you get that download from the Holy Spirit so that you will be able to speak into people like as you call to minister. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Also,
Thank you.
can I just say something else?
Sure.
Earlier, you were saying that the artist, the secular artist, says, you're just doing a song, it's not doing anything. There's some stuff, but I just want to ask you, my two brothers, the live right now, why do you think you are here right now? Why do you think that you are at the place you are at life and wisdom? It is because that word that keep on inject itself in your system.
Yep.
It is that word that causes it to grow. I don't think that everybody look at the word in the real sense of the word, or they are growing in the real sense of the word. What causes me to grow? What causes me to be under the wing of the Almighty? The Bible says that what is that? Hearing by the word coming from hearing and hearing by the word. So when you hear the word of God, it allows you to grow. Understand what I mean? I want to speak to those second artists. In the same way that my brother, Pastor Morris, my brother Kevin Bailey, grow in the word at the point and place where they are now. Do you not think that the word that you're checking in young people's ear and life? Do you not think that same word will hear them? That same word cause them to go to prison? That same word cause a man to kill his baby mother, fight his baby mother? It's all about word. Everything is about word. But we are at the place where we have choice. And the choice that we make is because of the word that inject itself in our system. And I want to say, in the beginning was the word, and the word was God, and the word was God. It goes on to say, all things were made by Him, the word, and without Him, not anything made that was made. Now we understand that the enemy is a copycat. So he's going to use his bad words to create as well. And we only have two sides. You understand what I mean? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, sure, man. Lots of preaching you do, you know. Lots of preachment you do, Kevin.
Without
And
question.
solid word.
Yes, yes.
Just because I want to maximize your time, tell us how you feel about the church supporting men. What are your feelings and perspective? Are there some things that you want the church to do more of in order to attract and keep our men? Any thoughts on that, Kevin?
And to keep on, boy, I mean, I love the church so much. I want to say, I believe that the church is doing that. I see the church, I see the church doing a great work. Trust me, because if it isn't for the work, with a gunman or a gunman, but I think we can leave the four front walls and go out. One son just tell the people them listen, we have up on the street. Let us just want something. You know what I mean? Our planet. I do something spontaneous. You know, you never know what to happen. Because that's not always said that there's evangelists, pastors, and prayer warriors walking up and down in the street. And how can they hear unless you bring the word to them? A lot of them walking up and down. A lot of them are putting them hand. A lot of them are carrying out of the road. But we need to go to them. We need to go through them. Yeah. Do I answer the question? Are you talking about immediate man within the church?
You know, I wanted to ask a question, but you've started down the road. Does the life of the messenger matters, or is it just the message that we should just listen to?
Okay, no, the life of the messenger matters. You know what I mean? So take like you, for instance, pastor. We need to talk about pastors. We need to talk about ministers. The Bible tells us that if you preach the gospel, you must live by. We people curse all the time. You know, I don't believe a pastor should work. I don't. There's one pastor, him inspired me so much because in my head, I feel like pastor must not work. And when I heard about this pastor, I went to his house to work. And when I heard that he was a pastor, I didn't know that he was a pastor. I'm not going to call it because I know they were comfortable with that. I didn't know he was a pastor. But when I learned that he was a pastor, I said, and the work, you know, I like that. But when I get to know the man and show him maximize pastoral and pastor and pastoral and work, it marvelous. Him speak because you know that I do a day job as well, and I have a. It marvelous how the man manages work and his passport. And this is how I would love to see young men come up to the church. Also, I feel that the older gospel artists should take a younger gospel artist under their hand and show them the ropes, teach them. Because remember, music draw women as well. Sometimes they do a song and the girls come after them and they don't know what to do, how to handle it. And then them fall into some trap and think that kill their ministry. You know what I mean? I believe that older artists and even the church, I mean, invite a gospel artist under your wing. Come some this morning and speak to your young people, teach, you know, encourage them. Because sometimes they're out there, they're alone, they don't understand the word, they don't understand the Bible. They have a talent, and the enemy uses that. Yeah. And then they fall into sexual immorality. And that's another thing about killing them in time. The sexual immorality thing. And we know sexual immorality is as well as bitter, even though it's not bitter, as just sleeping with somebody and then hurt them. Because people think of sexual morality as some loose and some really. No. If you ever sleep with a girl, you never marry to her, that is sexual morality. And that in itself will kill you.
Boy, I tell you, Kevin, just when the program is ending, you come with some powerful stuff. So I am so we're so sorry, we're out of time. And really want to thank you for coming and sharing in the way you have done. All the very best in your ministry as you grow from strength to strength.
Amen.
Yes, Sir Kevin. Thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, man, and thank you for having me.
Bless you, bless you.
All the best.
And so, want to thank you so much, listeners. Thank you for listening. Want to thank Dr. Nadine Blair, Operations Programs Manager, Jermaine Johnson for working very hard, our producer, Timoy Butler for technical support, Raquel Robertson for digital media. Thanks to our guest, gospel artist Kevin Smith. And we end the show with this quote, "Where words fail, music speaks." Hans Christian Andersen.
Awesome stuff. This was the program designed for men with guests who are men. The mailbox was brought to you today by Solid PVC Pipes, manufactured in Jamaica by Fosbridge Company Limited.
Catch you next week, Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024 for Men and Sports Track and Field Edition with Pastor Rowan Wade. Same place, same time inside the mailbox. What we say?
It's going to be good. Next week, Monday.
Integrity man, I am a man. Hey man. I am a man.
As a man living with HIV, a regular day for me, not much different from yours. I have to wake up and go to people and work in the traffic, but then when we reach, we can run some joke and work at them. Sometimes we link up after work, or play ball, or just dip on my ends and kick back before we go home. You see how much we have in common? People living with HIV are a part of our community. Make a par, protect, accept, and respect. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Enjoy yummy for the summertime. Win big for the back to school. It's the Yummy Summer Back to School promotion. Purchase one each of these yummy products: yummy cheese bread, cornbread, jamboree, and 5-ounce buns. Write your name, address, and contact number on the back of your receipt and mail with the empty packages. Send in with your Yummy salesman or drop off at your nearest Yummy agency or entry box in participating supermarkets. Enter today and win your share of over 1.4 million in cash and prizes. Win big for the back to school. Follow us at Yummy Bakery JA for more details. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Need to beat the heat this summer? Come to Fosbridge for your ceiling fans at prices as low as $15,000. Their sleek and stylish 52-inch fan blades are designed to fit and complement your interior decor. Call them now at 876-937-5099.